ውድ የተከበራችሁ እዚች ዓለም የምትገኙ ህዝቦች በአጠቃላይ እንደምን አላችሁ? በዛሬው ዕለት ኢደል ፊጥርን እያከበረን እንገኛለን። ይኸውም እንግዲህ ላለፈው አንድ ወር ሙስሊሙ ህብረተሰብ ሸህሩ ረመዳንን ሲጾም ይገኝ ነበረ። አልহামዱሊላህ በዛሬው ዕለት ሸህሩ ረመዳንን ፈተናል። ለዚህ ለሸህሩ ረመዳን ኢድ እንኳን አደረሳችሁ እላለሁኝ። በዛሬው ዕለት እኔ መሐመድ ረሺድ ከማል እባላለሁኝ። በዛሬው ዕለት ግሎባል ማይንድሴት ዩኒቨርሲቲ ኢስላሚክ ካልቸር ኤንድ ሪቹዋል ፕሮግራም ላይ አንድ እንግዳ ይዤላችሁ ቀርባለሁኝ። አብራችሁን እንድትሆኑ በጥሞና ጋብዛችኋለሁ። እንግዲህ ይህንን ፕሮግራም ላይቭ ሆናችሁ እንድትከታተሉ በፌስቡክም ሆነ በዩቲዩብ ቻናላችን ላይ እንዲሁም www.servicenowstar.com ላይ መከታተል ትችላላችሁ። የዚህ ፕሮግራም አዘጋጅና አቅራቢ እኔ መሐመድ ረሺድ ከማል ከነመላ ባልደረቦቼ ጋር በመሆን በዛሬው ዕለት ይህ ሸህሩ ረመዳን ስፔሻሊ በዩናይትድ ስቴትስ እኔ የሚገኝበት በዚህ በዋሽንግተን ዲሲ ሸህሩ ረመዳንን ለመጾም አንድ ቀን ለመጾም አንድ ሰው ከ15 እስከ 16 ሰዓት ከምግብና ከውሃ መታቀብ አለበት ዘ ሆል ዴይ። እንግዲህ ቀኑ እንደየአገሩ ይለያያል። ለምሳሌ በኢትዮጵያ ወይም ደግሞ የተለያዩ አፍሪካ ሀገሮች ወደ አውሮፓ ብትሄዱ ሰዓቱ የተለያየ ነው። ምክንያቱም የምንጾመው ፀሐይ ከመውጣቷ በፊት early morning ትጀምሩና እንደዚሁም ደግሞ ወደ ናይት ላይ. So I have got one guest here with a 7 years old who will be able to fast the whole day, which is without drinking and eating the whole 15 hours. Starting from 5 a.m. all the way the days until the 8:15 or something around that. So I've got that guest for you guys. That guest is gonna be right here. Let's go ahead and get a Shadia Rashid over here. Welcome, Shadia.
I'm glad to be here.
Hello, Shadia. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm glad to be here.
Great. So I know you fast Shahru Ramadan this year. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What was your first intention? I mean, why you want to try fasting? You know, it's not 8 hours, 7 hours. Usually someone can eat breakfast and may jump lunch, but you did a great thing. I mean, it's really a great example. So can you tell us a little bit about that? What was your motive?
So the first time when I wanted to fast, like during Ramadan, the first thing I was thinking about fasting. How could Muhammad Kamal be fasting like for the whole Ramadan? I know, it's very amazing. So since he did it, I thought I could do it too. So then during that time, he said, "Are you sure you want to fast?" And I said, "Yes, of course I do." And then I started to fast. By the way, in the morning, I just felt energetic. So, yeah, like that. I felt so amazing and all that. And then during the lunch, I was still the same, but I was losing a little bit of energy. And then during dinner time, I was really hungry. Every time you lose energy, then every time you lose energy, then you start to get sleepy and all that stuff. So then that's why I decided to fast.
Okay. Great, Ashadia. So I think I've asked you a couple of times, right? Like, Ashadi, are you okay? Are you can be able to fast the whole day? Like 2-3 times. And now you remember that, and you was telling me that I can do this. I can do this. So, like Ashadia said, this is really a great example. How can we tolerate or resist eating like this? I mean, this is maybe fasting, right? It's not easy making yourself away from food and drink, right? Like drinking, eating, especially for 15 hours, not easy.
Yep, not really easy.
Right. So, in this opportunity, let me ask you another question I have. Can you tell us a little bit about plan? I mean, what is plan? Why we need to plan? That's my next topic.
So, in order to be making a plan, there is one word that you need to remember in order to make a plan. The word is smart. So smart, the S in smart, start for specific. Make sure that your plan is specific. Like when you say, I'm gonna eat breakfast, instead of that you say breakfast, lunch, dinner, play outside, all that. But we don't know, you need to add more things to it. Like, when is it? What should you do with it? And what time you want it to do it.
Great, Ashari. So, by that saying, you're telling us that we need to make our plan specific.
Specific.
Right.
I remember one day when I was making a plan, it was like this. Breakfast, do my work, play outside, and then all that, and then till then, when I did my plan, I remembered that word, which was smart, and then I thought, which is the first word? And the first word was specific.
Right.
And
yes.
I checked if my plan was specific.
That's right.
And it was not. So then I just turned the next page,
right.
And then I wrote it specific.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah.
That is how I made my plan specific.
Okay. So when when the Ramadan comes, especially this 2020 Ramadan, all of us was at home because of the COVID-19. Everybody was at home. You wasn't even able, you'll be able to go to school. No, you was here at home the whole day.
Not even playing outside.
Right. She not even be able to play outside, getting the lovely air and the fresh air from outside. But when the Ramadan comes, she asked me, I have a plan to fast. I have a plan to fast in 2020 Ramadan. I mean, she tried before, like in 2019, 2018. Have you tried before?
I did. Actually, I never fast. I never fast.
After?
Yeah. On the 2020, during Ramadan, like this Ramadan, I encouraged myself to fast.
Right. That's right. She encouraged herself. See? So the main point here, why Asharia is here and why I'm here and why you guys are watching us right now is just to give you a highlight here how we can commit ourselves. See, commitments. And these commitments need to be bound with your plan. What is your plan? Let's say back in 29, she didn't fast.
Yeah.
I need to fast. And to achieve her plan, she make her mind ready. Her mind was ready. That means, yes, I can tolerate the heat. I can tolerate the hunger. I can tolerate the thirst. Three things. She was thirsty the whole day, but her plan held her. She was hungry the whole day, right?
Yeah, and I remember around lunchtime, I was a little bit thirsty, and then I decided to get some juice, but then I remembered that I was fasting, so then I just did not get to get some juice.
That is correct. I remember that too, Sharia. It's not a long time history, just a couple weeks away, right? It was the second week of Ramadan. So what happened was Sharia, she was thirsty. She was really thirsty, and she went to get some juice. And she held it, and then, oh, am I fasting? She asked herself. Yes, she was fasting at that time, and she said, oh, I don't have to drink. And she came and asked me, actually, Father, can I drink juice? Does that gonna disqualify my fasting? And I told her, yes, Sharia, you cannot drink or you cannot eat. That's the whole day. And she wasn't. But there's one time, Sharia, and now it's a long hour from early in the morning, which is 5 a.m. until 8, mind you, how many hours it is? 15, a little more than 15 hours. Then one time by mistake you drink. You remember? You drink by mistake. And I remember that, and she came and asked me, Daddy, my fasting is going to be disqualified because I drink. And I asked her, Ashari, what did I say to you at that time? Did I tell you the answer? What did I do? Do you remember that?
I'm not really sure if I remember that, but I think you're correct.
Yes, I sent you to Google. What did you do? What did you do?
I Googled, and then what it said that it will disqualify it.
It will not disqualify if you did it by mistake.
Yeah, if you did it by mistake, then it won't really
It will not
do it.
disqualify.
But if you just did it, if you already know that you're fasting, and then you were going to drink it, then your fasting is disqualified.
Right. So that was what happened. So when you fast, especially when you fasting your first day or your first time, even adults sometimes on the first day, second day, third day of the Ramadan, some of the people might forget and they might drink, right, Ashari? Yeah. So if you forgot, it's okay. You just drink because you are just forgetful. Because if you are forgetful and you miss Salat, you're not gonna be, you need to pray the Salat, but you're not gonna be questioned why you missed the time, right? The same thing here. What happened to her is she by accident drank, and she came and asked me, is my fasting is disqualified? And I say, go ahead and Google it. And when she Googled, when she make a research, does eating by mistake or drinking by mistake make someone's fasting disqualified? And the answer was good for her. No, it will not. If it was by mistake. And she continued fasting. What great it is, guys. Yeah. So another thing, Ashari, when you see, what we have in Ramadan, when you fast, especially those people who fast, they know it. There are happy time. Two happy time. When you meet your Allah, that's the first happy time. And the second happy time is when you break your fasting. How happy you was at that time. Because I can read from your face how happy she was. There was a couple of things. Not just the food, but what? The joy. She be able to fast the whole day. And it was really fantastic to see her happiness. And I want to give you a chance and again to explain for you how happy you was at that time, Ashari, when that first azan was come out. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. When we hear that azan, Ashari, she just got the first stammer or date, and she was really happy. Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about that and how happy you are when you be able to fast the whole day?
Well, when I be able to fast the whole day, well, that time was the first time I fast.
Right.
But I accidentally ate or drank something.
But it doesn't break it.
Yeah, it does not break it. So I guess the last Ramadan, the Ramadan we just celebrated this year,
right.
I mostly think that it is my second fasting.
Right.
Second.
Yeah. Great. So another important thing here to mention, here in U.S., there are a lot of Muslim peoples.
What?
And Ramadan, the Eid Ramadan, the Ramadan Eid or the Arafah is not a national holiday. Still, if it was a school was open, right? School was open. So, but in New York, specifically in New York, the two holidays are school is closed. So kids can stay with their family or they can celebrate the Eid with their family. That's specifically for New York. But the rest of U.S. states, the rest it's not a national holiday, so people, if they are working, they need to go to work. If they are at school, they need to go to school. Great. I'm going to come to you, Shadi, to the next point. So you already talked about what is specific is. Specific. That means you have a plan, and your plan was to fast the whole day, and you did it. Great. And let me go ahead and tell you, measurable. And when you talk about smart earlier, there is M. What does M stand for?
Measurable.
Exactly. So can you tell us a little bit about how you can measure your success or your goal?
How do we measure our goal? In order to measure our goal, you use measurable.
Right.
How do you measure it? What time are you going to finish it, and
Okay.
what time are you going to start it?
Right.
That like this. I want to eat lunch from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. 10:30. Yeah,
30 minutes.
like that.
Yeah.
That's called measurable. When you measure what time your plan is when you measure what time that part of your plan, when are you going to start it, and
Right.
when are you going to end it?
Great. That's really a great match. Another important thing, Rashadi, was your fasting. You plan for how many days to fast? Can you talk about that? I mean, that's another measurement, right? I mean, you
Yeah.
fast for one day, you plan for one day in 2020 Ramadan fast, and you did be able to accomplish that, the Sharia. So that's also another measurement, what I can say.
Okay. In order to fast, you can't just fast immediately every day. It is because in the middle of the night, you need to wake up, eat as much food as you
What is
can.
that? Suhoor.
Yeah, it's called zuhur.
Suhoor.
You do zuhur,
Suhoor.
and then after that you go back to sleep, and then in the morning, once you
Right.
realize you're full, you can go ahead and fast the whole day.
Right.
Well, that is what I was about to do for my third fast, but then I was very tired. I was very tired. I just slept the whole night without even stopping I did not even stop to wake up and then do the hook. Well, and then after that, in the morning, I said, I'm ready to fast. But then Muhammad Kamal said, what did he say? He said, I don't really think so. You did Zuhur. And then I said, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Then I did not fast.
Yes.
So then it started to continue, which means the last Ramadan the second fasting I had.
Right. Yeah, great. So, like Ashadi say, on the second day, she wake up in the morning and she wanna continue fasting. And I asked her, did you wake up for suhoor? And she said, no, I forgot. Okay, now need to get some suhoor, right? Because
Yeah.
when you eat
Zuhur.
with suhoor is like you for around 4 p.m. So you will eat around that time, which is before the sun come out. So you have to eat at that time, and then you will not gonna eat the whole day. Then what you're gonna eat is when the sun is set in. Okay, so that's the time. Great, measurable. We talked about measurable, about your goal, which is smart, specific, measurable, and time bound. Asharia, let me ask you this. When you fast the Ramadan, that one day, you start fasting early in the morning, right?
Early.
Which
Yes.
is right after you eat suhoor, you literally on fasting. Then, if you break your fasting around 4 p.m., is that how do you see the time? You know, the time bound. Is that correct, or you need to wait for azan? Can you explain that a little bit to get your hasanat? I mean, the most important thing here is your goal is to get the hasanat, right?
Yes.
The hasanat of fasting. So when you fast, and if you break it in the middle, that doesn't gonna work, right? Can you talk about that time bound? What does that mean? Explain.
So about time bound, like let's say that I'm playing Salah, and then there was a mouse outside, and then I wanted to get a mouse bait and then set it with some cheese. But then I was praying and about to do the mouse bait. I was thinking if that was okay, but then remember, or to print a lot, you cannot stop it. Just like when you're on school and you're talking to the classroom about what you have in your house, you
Right.
cannot say, could you just stop? I have to think of a little bit of water or like that. It's the same thing for Salah, because you talk to Allah. You talk to Allah, and you cannot pause when you're talking to Allah.
Awesome. Great answer, Sharia. Thank you for that. And there is another A here. When you say smart, there's achievable. Was your goal achievable? Did you be able to achieve your goal?
And I did.
Did.
I did achieve my goal. And then after I achieved my goal, it was time for dinner, which I was pretty sleepy about. I thought I was gonna skip it, just like the rest of the fasting, but then after that, I started to feel some hunger going around my stomach. So then I started to eat, but then after that, I got really tired. I was about to sleep, and then,
Right.
I was about to sleep, and then after that, Mohammed Kamal woke me up, and then he told me it's time to eat, but then I said I was tired. Then he said that people who fast are not tired. Because
Yeah.
every time you skip food, you lose your hunger, and every time you lose your hunger, you lose energy, and you start to get sleepy, and you start to lose your hunger again. So then after that, I just started to continue eating, and then after that, I slept.
Great. For those of you who join us maybe in a little bit later, we start this live session around 20-30 minutes before. I'm Mohammed Kamal, and I have here invited Shadia Rashid to the studio to discuss about the 2020 Ramadan. And now we are in the COVID-19, and it's a little bit challenging time for the whole Muslim, because the Muslim people or the Muslim community could not be able to fast, could not be able to fast their fasting and pray in the masjid. We fast, but just not fasting, right? You need to pray. There are a lot of reading Quran, praying Taraweeh. Those all congregations are really great, but we miss those all. People are spending their time at home because of this COVID-19. And for that, Sharia, she fasted for one day. She got her smart plan for 2020 to fast one day, and she'll be able to achieve that. So
I was able to achieve that. Also, I remember in the masjid, not during the COVID-19, it was like around the 2019, not around the 2020. It was around the 2019, it was Ramadan, and we were all going to the masjid. Except that time I did not fast, but the other people in the masjid, they fasted. And then I was thinking, what were they eating? It was around dinner time. I was wondering, why are they eating even though they're fasting?
all right.
And then I remembered that why are they eating? Because the fast ends after lunch, or
After
not really after
Maghrib.
lunch, but
After
after Maghrib.
Yeah.
After the Maghrib prayer.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Thank you, Sharia. So, this is really great. We're talking about your plan. That's one specific plan. You achieve it. It has a time bound. Was measurable. You measured it and you did it perfectly. Great, Sharia. That's really great. And in this opportunity, I want to use this opportunity still. This time, school is going to end, right?
Yes.
Now it is remote, but how you be able to going through your school at this time? Now Ramadan is in, but let's just take a few minutes and talk about your schooling. Can you tell us a little bit about that? how are you guys doing? I mean, I know there are a couple of remote teams, but in addition with that, if you can tell us a little bit about your schooling at this time.
Well, we use Zoom meetings about it. My teacher, she sends us the Zoom meeting ID and password. We click the link that she sends us, which is mostly on gmail.com. After that, it brings us to Zoom, and then after that, we start to see her, and then we say hello, hello. But mostly when we're learning, we unmute ourselves, which means when we talk, no one can hear us because we don't want ourselves to interrupt her while that happens.
Right.
By the way, my teacher, she is not muted, which means anyone can hear her except Miss Lee can't hear. My teacher can't hear us.
Great. Before that, የተከበራችሁ ክቡራትና ክቡራን እየተከታተላችሁ የምትገኙት የ2020 የረመዳን ፕሮግራማችንን ነው። ከዚህ ከግሎባል ማይንድሴት ዩኒቨርሲቲ ጋር ኢስላሚክ ካልቸር ኤንድ ሪቹዋል ፕሮግራም ላይ እንገኛለን። እኔ መሐመድ ረሺድ ከማል እዚህ ፕሮግራም አዘጋጅና አቅራቢ ከነመላ ስቱዲዮ ባልደረቦች ጋር በመሆን በዛሬው ዕለት የጋበዝኩት እንግዲህ አሻዲያ ረሺድ ነው። የሰባት ዓመት እንግዲህ እንደምታሰባት ዓመቷ ነው። ያው ዛሬ እየተነጋገርን የምንገኘው እንዴት በረመዳን ወር ውስጥ እንግዲህ አንድ ቀን ጾማለች። ይህ ረመዳን ላይ 15 ሰዓት በላይ ነው እዚህ አሁን እኛ ባለንበት ከተማ የምንጾመው። ያን ያህል ሰዓት እንግዲህ ከምግብና ከውሃ ራሷን ታቅባ ዘሆን ላይ ጾማለች። ያንን እንዴት መጾም እንደቻለች እዚሁ አጋጣሚ እንግዲህ ስለ እቅዷም ተነጋግረናል። ያም ስማርት ጎል አቅዳ እንደነበረ ነው። በዛ ስማርት ጎል መሰረት ጎልሽን አቺቭ አድርገሻል ሻዲ። ይሄ በጣም ትልቅ ነገር ነው። ሌላው በቀጣይ እንግዲህ ሞስዳችሁ አሻዲያ ነግረን አሻዲያ let's talk about one important thing here, which is if you have any recommendation, website recommendation. Now there is Lexia and there are some other, because we covered those during in our one of the events related with COVID-19. Is there any website you can recommend like Lexia? Why you want to recommend that? I mean, previously now you recommended so.
There are a few other websites like Khan Academy, which is one thing I mostly work about. So there are many avatars, but in order to earn those avatars, when you start Khan Academy, when you go to the avatars page, you see that only a little bit of them are locked. Those ones, they don't need anything. But the rest, why they're locked, it's because you need more work. Like, one of them, you might need to create a program from scratch. You need to earn more energy points.
How about Lexia?
Yeah. And for Lexia, it's you learn reading, which is reading. Yeah, reading. What sound did I say? Did I say ah or did I say you? And then they would click what sound Lexia told them to pick.
Okay. Great, Ashadi. How many levels it has Lexia? I mean, first of all, Lexia, what kind of platform it is and how many levels it has? What is the first level? Please to give some highlight to our audience, and then because some of the people might came from different country where Lexia may not be there.
Lexia had like about 18 levels. 18 levels.
19?
It has 18 levels, but then after that, when it was around 2020, it started to change into levels. It started to end at level 21.
Wow.
Why it was like that? Well, when that time happened, when it was level 8, when it only ended at level 18, it was during the 2019. Okay. Because 18 is closer to 19. And then after that, it started to change to 2020.
Okay.
And during that time, when I was about to do Lexia, showed me something weird, and it showed me all Lexia levels, and then it told me that there are no more 18 levels. There are 21.
Wow, that's really interesting. What is the first level? What is that for?
The first is level 1, which is a picnic. A picnic. So people who are a picnic is a day at the picnic. A picnic is when you eat outside, you lay down, you have fun, and that's a picnic.
Okay.
And what did you learn? You learn about colors. In fact, you don't even learn about the letters. You learn about the colors. You learn about movement.
That's in level 1.
Yeah, that's level 1.
Okay.
But on level 2, you learn about letters, which is A, B, C, and D, F. But people who are pretty smart, they just get to have a little bit of a term to start on level 1, and then after that, turn to level 2.
Right.
Because they're very smart, they know about that.
Okay.
Just like when I was on pre-K4, I thought, how did I skip pre-K3? It was because I was already smart, and you learn about colors, you learn about recycling things, which one goes to recycle and which one you should just leave it just for, like that.
Great, Asharia. I will come back to Lexia in a little bit later. I have another question related with Global Mindset University. And I will start this Global Mindset University a couple years before, and you teach programming. There is a channel called Learn Asharia Teach Programming. So can you tell us some of the episodes you completed?
Well, those episodes are from Khan Academy, computer programming courses. What I usually learn about are objects, but then after that I decided I think I wanted other people to know about them, even though they don't know about it. So then we decided to make videos about me doing Khan Academy on my account, and then we continue making it on a playlist, which is on YouTube. We kept on making it all the way to episodes, all the way to episode
7,
20. We're on episode 8.
Episode 8. Okay.
We're going to do episode 9.
That's specifically for Asharia Teach Programming. So if you go to the Global Mindset University YouTube channel right now, if you go to there, you can see Asharia Teach Programming, and you will see there are a lot of around 8 episodes. So Asharia Teach Programming, you can find it that's in the Global Mindset University. There is as well as not only that, there is also
relaxing classical.
Yes, we have got a lot of relaxing classical or study classical. Sometimes it will help you to concentrate. There are different background or noise, right? When you study, so you have to focus. So for that, you can just tune on one of the classical over there. We have like 10-hour classical. Mm-hmm.
You could just minimize it on the tab and then continue working on what you're working. And you start to feel some just action is happening in your brain. And you start to focus, not focusing about anything else, like about what about you sweep the floor instead of doing your work? Yeah.
So, we have got that. That's one. And another important thing, like we said, Lexia, we have recorded a couple of Lexias over there. We have around maybe 10, 15. I think that's the most viewed from all the video is the Lexia. It's really great, especially for those people who doesn't have access for Lexia. It's basically in US. I'm not sure other than US, probably in Canada. But this is a website subscription channel. I'm not sure it's happening in Africa where you can have Alexia, but if you be able to get Alexia, which is a really great learning platform, and we all of us recommend that.
So I have something to tell you. Did you know that in Lexia when you log in, you need to put in your username and your password? not really like masterrashid@gmail.com. Not like that. You ask your teacher what's your username, your school username. And by the way, you don't really need to ask your password because your password is a clue. The first clue is in the clue is for the thing. You need to put your
user ID.
No, not your user ID. You need to put your date of birth.
Oh.
Things like that. Like my date of birth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. We don't want to talk about that. But at least to get your user account.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Like the month, like October, January,
whatever
like that. The month, one number.
Right.
Yeah. And then the next one is when you zoom into that, when you zoom in, you'll see the days. And then those days, which day is it? And then after that, you need to say the year. Like 13, 12, 1, yeah, like that. And then you're all ready to do for lesson. Except the username.
Great. Yeah, awesome, Sharia. Thank you. Especially for those of you who doesn't have a Lexi account, that's how you can be able to log in. So specifically, if you walk to Yusro. So for further information, we want to recommend you to go to the Global Mindset University website. You can go to the website, or you can go to the YouTube channel and get all those cool information in the channel. Great, Shadia. We are still on the Eid, right? It's 2020. How do you feel today?
I feel very happy. Of course. Of course I do.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the Eid celebration today? I mean, I know we play the Eid Salah together here at home.
Yes. Well, also since Eid Day is after Ramadan, when that happens, then you get to stop fasting, relax, and have a fun day. Except for that. Also, one time when it was Eid Day, I remember that during that time we need to open everything that is an Eid Day on the TV, on phone. And then I was planning for that for this Eid Day, but it was not the same. In fact, it was much funner than that. We made some cakes. We also made some snacks, which was very great. And also, one thing you also need to have is dress up clearly.
Yeah.
It's like right now.
Most important thing.
Also, you could invite visitors, except actually we are not supposed to because it's the coronavirus outbreak. Yeah.
Exactly. When you celebrate it with family, right? There's a lot of people all together. But because of that, the COVID-19 pandemic, this year was really challenging, right? Because, I mean, this was really challenging. We only have one guest here, right?
Yeah, we did, but then I remembered that about the coronavirus outbreak, and then I remembered that visitor don't really know about it. So, and that.
Great. So, let's talk about Sharia. I think before we go to the second page, I want to introduce again our audience that እየተከታተላችሁ የምትገኙት ከግሎባል ማይንድሴት ዩኒቨርሲቲ ኢስላሚክ ካልቸር እና ሪቹዋል ፕሮግራምን ነው። እንግዲህ በዛሬው ዕለት የኢደል ፍጥር ረመዳን ኢደል ፍጥርን በዚህ እያከበረን እንገኛለን። ያው በዛሬው ዕለት አሻዲያ ረሺድን እዚህ ይዤላችሁ ቀርብ ያለሁኝ በ2020 እቅድ አቅዳ የእቅዷ እንግዲህ በረመዳን አንድ ቀን ለመጾም ነበረ። ያንን ጾማ በትክክሉ እንግዲህ ቅዷን በትክክሉ ግቡን መጥቶላታል። ይሄ በጣም ደስ የሚያሰኝ ነው። ለእናንተም ትምህርት እንድታገኙበት በሚል ወደ እናንተ ይዘነው ቀርበናል። ከዚህ አጋጣሚ የተለያዩ ትምህርታዊ ነገሮችን እየተነጋገርን ነው የምንገኘው። እንግዲህ በየመሃሉ ያው አማርኛም ጣልጣል እያደረግን ነው፣ እንግሊዝኛም ሜንሊ እሱን እየተጠቀምን የምንገኘው። ያው ሁላችሁንም ኢንከሬጅ እናደርጋለን። በተለይ በአሁኑ ሰዓት እንግሊዝኛ ማለት እችላለሁኝ ኢንተርናሽናል ላንጉዌጅ ነው። ምናልባት እዚህ ጋር ሻሪን ስታዩ አማርኛ ትችላለች፣ ግን በአሁኑ ሰዓት ሞር የሚገራላት ወይም ደግሞ መናገር በትክክሉ አሳልጣ መናገር የምትችለው በእንግሊዝኛ ስለሆነ ነው እንጂ አማርኛውን መናገር ትችላለች። አንዳንድ የአማርኛ ቃላቶችንም ትችላለች። ያው አፈት ባለ መልኩ ነው። እንግሊዝኛ ተወልደ ስታድግበትና አማርኛ ስትማር እንግሊዝኛ ይጣፍጣል። ምናልባት ዩቲዩብ ቻናላችን ላይ ብትገቡ እንደዛ አይነት ነገሮችንም ታገኛላችሁ። ውድ የተከበራችሁ ክቡራትና ክቡራን እንኳን ለኢድ አል-ፊጥር ረመዳን በዓል በሰላም አደረሳችሁ ብለናል። እንግዲህ በዛሬው ዕለት አልহামዱሊላሂ ረቢል ዓለሚን አብዛኛው ህብረተሰብ ኦልሞስት ኦል ህብረተሰብ ማለት እንችላለን የሙስሊሙ ህብረተሰብ በየቤቱ ነው የኢድ ሰላትን የሰገደው። ሻሪያ እንዴት የኢድ ሰላትን መስገድ ይቻላል በቤት የሚል ፕሮግራምም እንግዲህ ሰርተናል። ራይት ያ ሰርተናል እና ያ ትልቅ ነገር ነው። እስካሁን አይተነው አናውቅም ነበረ። እንግዲህ በእድሜያችን ሐዲስ ላይ አለ አነስ ረዲየላሁ አንሁ የረሱላችን ሰለላሁ ዐለይሂ ወሰለም የሎንግ ታይም እንግዲህ ካምፓኒን የሆኑት
of Prophet Muhammad, and also I remember that he also missed the Salat praying for Eid, but then after that he prayed with his whole family in the home. You should be able to pray Salat after you already missed all the Eid prayers.
Okay.
So you might need to pray Salat if you missed it.
Yeah, that's great. ምክንያቱም እንግዲህ በእስልምና ለምሳሌ ሰላት ፈርድ ነው። ሰላት መስገድ ግዴታ ነው። ምክንያቱም አንድ ሰው ሙስሊም የሚባለው ሰላት ሲሰግድ ነው። ሰላት ካልሰገደ ያ ሰው እንግዲህ ሙስሊም አይባልም። በሙስሊምና በካፊር መካከል ያለው ልዩነት አንዱ ሰላት ፈርድ ስለሆነም ጭምር ነው ሰላት መስገድ። እንግዲህ ሰላት በምንሰግድበት ሰዓት አላህ Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala ወንጀላችንን ይምረናል ማለት ነው። ወንጀላችንን ይምረናል። ስለዚህ ይህ ነው እየተነጋገርን የምንገኘው። አሻሪያ እንግዲህ let's go and talk about some other website recommendation. Asharia, can you give us another website? And now you told us about Lexia and as well as Khan Academy where Asharia is doing programming and she's also teaching programming in Global Mindset University. Can you tell us about Zern? I know I heard about that, but can you tell us a little bit about Zern? What is Zern, first of all?
What is Zern? Zern is a learning platform, just like Lexia, but except you learn math. Like Zern, you learn math. And inside that, when you already enter your passcode and your username, after that, then you're all ready to go. You click the login button and then you're on to Zern. But the first thing you might need to do is do the Zern all the way till you see something weird happen. You just see something pop up on the screen. That is when you've earned a cheer. I earned like about 4 cheers. And when you play that cheer, it does something that's relaxing for you. Then after that, once you did it, you cannot able to be doing it no longer. You can only do it again. You can only do it like about tomorrow, like starting tomorrow.
Okay, we'll log you out until certain time.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll log you out just like Lexia, because when you are like made a big pause, a big gap, then it says, are you going to log out? Because a person who did something a long time ago and forgot to log out, probably could go back and say, oh yeah, but I was about to log out, then just log it out.
Great. That's awesome, Mishadi. That's really great. So you're doing maths, you're doing with their basically, okay, maths and reading. That's awesome, Mishadi. Great. So, is there any other thing you can tell us related with education? So, because you like to achieve, you like sharing your information and some of the other things you have. Is there any other thing you can share for our audience?
What else I want to share?
Mhm.
Another thing I would like to share about it is because if you mostly, let's say that you are at homeschooling and it's a coronavirus outbreak, so for homeschoolers, they've been learning a lot and a lot.
Right.
Yeah, homeschoolers. And then I have some news for homeschoolers. People who are homeschooled, maybe you should try doing Zern or the other websites I have told you guys to do. And also about that, I have also told you to recite Quran all day. No matter when time, always recite Quran. Recite Quran.
Great. So, I think with that said, I want to ask you if you can read a couple of surah from the Quran. Which one you want to try?
I think I might like to try Surah Al-Kafirun.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين.
Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Great, great. MashaAllah. So, what a Shadi read is that's Surah Al-Kafirun, Qul Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun. When I was a kid, Sharia, I have tried to recite different surahs from the Quran. And one of my challenging was Surah Al-Kafirun. It was my challenging because it has a lot of words over there, and then I keep challenging. I'm really happy to see you be able to read that. And
In fact, I am very sure that I probably missed one ayah between Qul Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun, and then I missed one
I think
ayah.
I think you did good.
Yeah, I did.
You did good. Yeah, that's great. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Sharia. So, in this opportunity, when you read Quran, so you'll get hasanat, 10 hasanat.
10,
Yeah, 10
maybe
in
20.
each letters.
In
So
each letter.
yes, so
Just like
especially
Just
mhm,
like on Surah
Alif Lam Mim.
Al-Fil, there are 100 much hasanat.
Surah Al-Fil, there are 115, you will get that much hasanat. Especially in Ramadan, the hasanat was multiplied, and we don't know. Allah is the one who knows how much we're going to be paid, but the hasanat was really a lot. And for those of you who read the Holy Quran in the month of Ramadan, you will get a lot of hasanats. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Great Sharia. Okay, we have
Also, if you recite Surah Al-Baqarah, then you'll get a lot of hasanat. Because I think Surah Al-Baqarah does not end, but it actually does.
it does.
So you won't really get your hasanat
Really big.
adding
Yes.
and adding and adding all the way
Yep.
till you're old.
Yep. That's great. MashaAllah, Sharia.
So
And-
I'm still learning how to recite that surah.
Yes. She's almost there in Surah Al-Baqarah. So that's how she spent her time reading, doing coding, and doing different kinds of literature, reading, and also in addition with that, she learned Arabic.
Also, the Islamic traditions, cultures and traditions. Yeah, we did. Yeah, also that.
Great, thank you, Sharia. And in addition with that, we'll have another question for you, Sharia. So, one day when you was in pre-K, I remember you be able to help a couple of kids over there how to write. You start reading and writing, especially reading.
Yep.
Reading from a book. She started in her early age. How old you was at that time? I don't want to be wrong, so I have to ask you. You are 7 at that time. You are in pre-K, so you was
I think
around
I started
4.
around 3 or
Three,
yeah.
4. Yes,
Yeah,
that
3,
was the
4.
age she started reading. So she'd be able to read books. Reading books is really, really great, especially when you are at your early age, and you be able to help one of the kids, one of your classmates at your school, and that person be able to read as well. So I mean, you motivate them. You remember that. Can you give us a little bit of more information on that area? Because it's really important and our audience would like to hear about that.
I also remember that it was a girl, and she started to be my friend, except until kindergarten. She moved to another school. So then after kindergarten, I went into first grade. I saw lots of new people. I also found some friends. Yeah, which was also with me in pre-K and on kindergarten. Except on kindergarten, she was on a different class, but then on first grade, it was our first time meeting.
How do you be able to give her energy to be able to read?
Yes, how I gave her energy, it is when I told her to keep on reading every day. That's how she become better, just like me.
Right. Yeah. So, especially kids are at home these days. We here at the Global Mindset University, we don't recommend for our kids or for your kid to let them sit down and play with the phone, right? Play with the phone or just sit down and watch TV. That doesn't help. It seems they are learning, but they not. They not. It is good to sit down and read. If they can't be able to read, which is great. If not, we parents, we need to sit down and read for the kids. So that's how they can be able to develop. Okay.
Another way, you could start going to a video on YouTube which is called Storytime. It's when many people they read your books. You could also see those animations, which are not really on the book. Those animations, and you'll start to like it, and then after that, once they start adding the captions, which means they starting trying to read them once they pause the video. They try to read the captions carefully, and then once that happens, then they'll be able to read, and then after that, they could be able to read chapter books.
Right.
Many more things.
Great. ውድ የተከበራችሁ ክቡራትና ክቡራን እየተከታተላችሁ የምትገኙት የ2020 የኢድ አል-ፊጥር ረመዳንን ዝግጅታችን ነው። ከዚሁ ከግሎባል ማይንድሴት ዩኒቨርሲቲ ስቱዲዮ ውስጥ በመሆን እኔ መሐመድ ረሺድ ከማል ከአሻዲያ ጋር በመሆን ዝግጅት ይዘንላችሁ ቀርበናል። እንግዲህ ቀደም ብላችሁ እንደተከታተላችሁት ከአሻዲያ ማንበብ የጀመረችው መጽሐፍን ማንበብ የጀመረችው ገና የ3 እና 4 ዓመት እድሜ ያለች ነው። በዚያ እድሜዋ ማንበብ ችላ የተለያዩ ልጆችንም በትምህርት ቤት ያሉ ጓደኞቿንም ማንበብ እንዲችሉ አፕሪሺየት እንዲሼት ያደረገችበት ሁኔታ ነው። ይህም ከየት መጣ? ያው ደጋግሞ መጽሐፍን በማንበብ የተለያዩ መጽሐፎችን ደጋግሞ ማንበብ እንዲችሉ አድርጋለች። ያው አፕሪሺየት ለዚህ ሪሊ የተለያዩ ፋሚሊዎች አፕሪሺየት አድርገዋታል። ይሄ በጣም በከፍተኛ ሁኔታ የሚደነቅ ነገር ነው። አሻዲያ እጅግ በጣም እናመሰግናለን። በዚህ እንግዲህ መበርታት አለብን። ይሄ ትልቅ ነገር ነው። ትልቁ ነገር ምንድነው? የሰው ልጅ ስንባል እኔ የምችለውን ለአንዱ ማካፈል ያም ሰው ለሌላው። እንግዲህ አሁን እዚህ ጋር ቁጭ ብለን ጊዜያችንን ገንዘባችንን መስዋዕት አድርገን እዚህ ጋር ቁጭ ብለን ለአድማጮቻችን እያቀረብን የምንገኘው እንግዲህ እናንተ ከዚህ የተወሰነ ነገሮችን ከተማራችሁ በሚል ነው አይደል? መሻሪያ የሆነ ነገር እናንተ ከተማራችሁ በሚል ነው። ስለዚህ ትልቁ ፖይንት ይሄ ነው እና ሻሪያ በዚህ ሁኔታ የተለያዩ ህፃናቶችን ማንበብ እንዲችሉ አግዛለች ወይም ደግሞ ረድታለች ነው። እንግዲህ ይሄ ገና በለጋ እድሜዋ ጀምሮ ያለ ነው። ስቲል 7 ብትሆንም 4 እና 5 ዓመት እያለች ታች እድሜ እያለች ሌሎች ልጆች ማንበብ እንዲችሉ አፕሪሺየት አድርገሻል። እንግዲህ ይሄ ትልቅ ነገር ነው። በጣም ነው የምናመሰግናለው። ከዛ ውጭ አንድ ኢምፖርታንት ዌብሳይት ተናግረሻል። በአሁኑ ሰዓት ሻሊ ስቶሪላይን ኦንላይን። ይሄ እንግዲህ ስቶሪላይን ኦንላይን የሚል ዩቲዩብ ቻናል ላይ ብትገቡ የትም ሀገር ብትገኙ ብትፈልጉ ዩናይትድ ስቴትስ ኦር አፍሪካ አሜሪካ ኤኒዌር ብትሆኑ if you go to www on YouTube channel actually if you go to on the YouTube channel Storyline Online ብትፈልጉት እዛ ጋር የተለያዩ መጽሐፎችን ያነባሉ። የተለያዩ መጽሐፎችን ታዋቂ የሆኑ ሰዎች like in ኦፍራ ዊንፍሪ የተለያዩ ታዋቂ የሆኑ ሰዎች መጽሐፍን ለልጆች ያነባሉና በዛ ላይም መከታተል እንደምትችሉ ነው። እነዚህ መጽሐፎች ቁጭ ብላችሁ እናንተ ማንበብ ካልቻላችሁ ሲያነቡላችሁ የተለያየ አኒሜሽን አለ። በዛ እንግዲህ ሞር ልጆች አንደርስታንድ ማድረግ እንደሚችሉ ነው አሻራ የጠቀሰችልን። እንግዲህ ዛሬ ያው እንግሊዘኛውንም ከአማርኛው እያዋዛን እየተቃቀስን ነው የምንገኘው። ለዛሬው አይ ቲንክ በዚህ ወንቋጭና ኢንሻአላህ እንኳን አደረሳችሁ ብለናል። በመላው ዓለም ለምትገኙ ሙስሊም ህብረተሰብ በአጠቃላይ እንኳን ለዚህ ለሸህሩ ረመዳን በሰላም አላህ Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala አደረሳችሁ። ከኮሮናም አላህ ይጠብቃችሁ እያለን ዱዓ እናደርጋለን ለሁላችሁም። ሁሉም በርትቶ እንግዲህ በቀጣይ በሌላ ፕሮግራም እንገናኛለን። እንግዲህ በድጋሚ ቻናላችን servicenow.star.com ዌብሳይት ላይ ሄዳችሁ የተለያዩ ጠቃሚ ትምህርቶችን ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ። ከዛ በተጨማሪ በግሎባል ማይንድሴት ዩቲዩብ ቻናል ላይ በመሄድ የተለያዩ ፕሮግራሚንግ የተለያዩ ነገሮችን መማር ትችላላችሁ እና ይህ ፓርት ኦፍ የኢስላሚክ ካልቸር እና ሪቹዋል ፕሮግራም አካል ነው። የዚህ ፕሮግራም አዘጋጅና አቅራቢ እኔ መሐመድ ረሺድ ከማል ከአሻሪ ጋር በመሆን ነው። እንግዲህ ጊዜሽን ሰውተሽ እዚህ ድረስ በመምጣትሽ እኔ እጅግ በጣም አመሰግናለሁ አሻሪያ።
I'm very glad to be here. Talking about many stuff.
Yep, that's what we have for today. Until we see each other with another episode, I'm Mohammed Rashid Kamal.
And I'm Ashadi Rashid.
Yes, so that's all we have for today. And hopefully we're going to come back with another live session with the next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Good day.
እጅግ በጣም እናመሰግናለን ውድ ክብሯትና ክብሯን። እንግዲህ በዚህ ቋጭተናል ፕሮግራማችንን። በቀጣይ በሌላ ፕሮግራም እስክንገናኝ ድረስ ቸር እንሰንብት እንላለን። አጠናቀላል የዛሬውን ፕሮግራም። መልካም የኢድ አልፈጥር ረመዳን ይሁንላችሁ እንላለን። ከዚሁ ካለንበት እኔ መሐመድ ረሺድ ከማል ይሄው ከአሻሪ ጋር በመሆን አቅርበናል። ይህንን የለበስነው የስልጤ ልብስ ነው። እንግዲህ ምናልባት ስልጤዎች ገብታችሁ ይሆናል። ይሄ የስልጤ ትራዲሽን ልብስ ነው። እናመሰግናለን። መልካም